Welcome to another episode of Let's Chat. I'm Mr. Sagba, a lifestyle vlogger from Lagos, Nigeria. And today, I'm going to be bringing you guys some juicy content. Yeah, some, those content with some sprinkling and some juicy stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, guys, I'm so excited today, and it's crazy because I've had a really overwhelming week and I didn't know I'll have the energy to do this video. But you see, people, I've had a few conversations that got me thinking on this topic, and I really had to sit myself down and walk through my thought processes. And so I was like, why not make this video and walk you guys also through my thought processes and the final decision I came to. So I like Mr. X. Like, I really like him. I've liked him for a while now. Mr. X is tall, dark, handsome, TDH. He's loving, he's caring, he's romantic, he's God-fearing. Mr. X is family oriented. That A that I said is a mistake, before you will start thinking another thing. And Mr. X is also a great friend. And I'm here asking myself, would I be able to make the first move on Mr. X? Or would I play the waiting game and wait for Mr. X to show interest in me? And guys, because I know you people like gist, this is an example, this is not real, there's no Mr. X, because I know some of you will start digging, who is Mr. X? You should be calming down, calm down. So I just asked myself, why would I not make this first move on Mr. X? Why can't I tell Mr. X that I like him? Why do I have to wait for Mr. X to tell me that he likes me? In this life that is short. And I started to ask myself, okay, where did this come from? Like, why would you make such a decision? And I figured out that many of my thought processes were rooted in my cultural beliefs, which did not make much sense to me at the end of the day. I mean, in this part of the world, people think a lady making the first move seems desperate. Some people might start to draw conclusions about her personal life, whether she's wayward or not. And then you have the people who think that, because the Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, the man should be the one to find you. You can't find him. Okay? And then you have the thought process of, it's good for you to be with a man who loves you more than you love him. So you showing interest first kind of like feels like, oh, you love him more than he loves you, and such relationships don't last because you have to work extra hard as a woman to keep the man, those kind of beliefs, which I don't dig right now. And so I asked myself, you probably have subconsciously absorbed these things, and that's why you wouldn't make the first move, which I have. So it's good that I'm addressing it now, because you come to think of it from the standpoint of equality. If I'm the one who is interested first, I can communicate that to the guy. And if he's the one who is interested first, he can communicate that to me. Like, there's some people who I've only seen in the light of friendship who told me they were interested in dating me. And after a while, I was like, you know what? I think I'm willing to give this a try. Like, I only saw you as a friend, but come to think of it, you would actually be a good boyfriend as well. And I was right. And So sometimes it could be reversed, where the guy is probably just really looking at you as a friend and probably hasn't thought about you in that light, and then, you know, you guys have the conversation and it gets you guys thinking that, you know what, we actually would be good together as a couple. So I've asked myself, in this world where people start to tell you things like there are many fishes in the ocean, you know what, you don't have to make the first move. If he doesn't make the first move, the next person will. Brothers and sisters, if you don't know, let me tell you now. Today you go know. There are plenty of fishes in the ocean, quite all right, but what are the quality of the fishes? Is it these days where if they are not cheating for Africa, they are lying more than the devil himself, or they are just doing the barest minimum to string you along in that relationship? Please, if you find a good man who has all the qualities that you want, maybe you can decide to wait for a bit, you know, to test the feelings that you have and to actually, you know, also figure out if, you know, you guys are compatible, but not waiting endlessly because he hasn't made the first move. I don't know, I don't buy that anymore. Yeah, correct me if you think I'm wrong, and please, if you're correcting me if you think I'm wrong, please come with details, explain yourself, because I really would like to hear from you. And if this is something you've not really thought hard about, this is a time to think about it, because from my YouTube analytics, many of my viewers are within the dating and marriage age, so I'm thinking that this is something you want to think about. So guys, if also as a guy you're thinking that a lady making the first move on you seems desperate, or you draw conclusions from her you draw conclusions about her personal life, maybe you're thinking because she's wayward, you should really sit down and think about it. Like, are you just drawing conclusions, or are there other signs that have made you come to that conclusion? If you're just drawing conclusions without further signs, then maybe your beliefs are rooted in patriarchy, and you probably need to, you know, rethink them. And guys, like I said, the quality of fishes, the number of fishes of high quality in the ocean are not many, guys. They are not of a large number. They are not of a large number. So if you decide to lose the opportunity to shoot your shots, whether as a guy or as a girl, because you want to play the waiting game, which is not needed, because sometimes the waiting game is needed. You need to verify how much you love the person or how much you're compatible, you know, things that make sense, and that's fine. But if you're just doing it endlessly because you don't want to seem desperate, or you don't want the other person to think you're wayward, or because, you know, you don't want to be the one to make the first move, that's on you. If you lose out. So guys, henceforth, okay, now I think I need to put this disclaimer before some of you start attacking me. My crushes don't last. I can have a crush on you this month, and next month I'm not crushing on you anymore. And that's because for me, it takes time for me to have substantial feelings, and most of the time I have to like be friends with you, get to know you at a deeper level, how you think, how you behave, and also how you treat me, if we have the same values, or at least shared values on a larger scale, and also you know, how you treat other people. So it takes me time for me to develop substantial feelings. So I'm definitely not going to make the first move if I still think I'm at the crushing stage, because I might just be leading the person on and then finally drop the person. So I'm saying henceforth, if I develop substantial feelings for someone and it's for an extended period of time, and I think we're compatible and I think they have most of the qualities I want, yeah, if the person doesn't make the first move, I will. Huh? All right, guys, I would like to hear from you. What do you think? If you find someone as a lady, you find a man, a good man who has all the qualities that you want, would you make the first move, or would you wait for him? And if after years he doesn't make the first move, would you just move on without letting him know how you feel or what your intentions are towards him? I really would like to hear from you, and please provide details as to why you came to your own decision, because on here I'm not trying to tell you what to do, because I believe we're adults, we're gonna come to our own decision. I'm just trying to help you to, you know, think about why you have certain beliefs, and if there are beliefs that are rooted in things that don't really make sense, it's time to unlearn them. Yeah, sometimes we just absorb our cultural beliefs and some other beliefs that, you know, are not so, you know, beneficial. Oh, I don't even know if beneficial is the word, but yeah, guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Hit that bell so that when I post a new video, you'll be the first to know about it. And don't forget to like the video. You can share with your friends, and please comment, let me know what you're thinking and what your thoughts are on this topic. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Let's chat.